What if I told you the Kennedy family harbored a secret so dark, it would forever tarnish their golden image? Today, we explore the tragic tale of Rosemary Kennedy, the forgotten Kennedy, whose story has been shrouded in the shadows of her family's illustrious legacy. Rosemary was born into the world of power and prestige, the third child of Joseph and Rose Kennedy. But unlike her siblings, Rosemary was different. She was intellectually disabled, a fact that the Kennedys went to great lengths to hide from the public. To the world, Rosemary was a vibrant young woman, often seen smiling in family photographs. But behind closed doors, the reality was far different. As Rosemary grew older, her behavior became more erratic and difficult to manage. Joseph Kennedy, the family patriarch, was desperate to protect the family's reputation. He made a decision that would forever alter the course of Rosemary's life, and leave an indelible mark on the Kennedy legacy. In the late 1930s, Joseph consented to a medical procedure that was relatively new and highly controversial: a lobotomy. The operation was a disaster. It left Rosemary permanently incapacitated, a mere shadow of her former self. She was hidden away from public view, her existence virtually erased from the Kennedy narrative. This shocking act was a chilling demonstration of the lengths to which Joseph Kennedy was willing to go to preserve the family's image. It also served as a stark reminder of the immense power he wielded over his children's lives, shaping their destinies with a ruthless determination that would come to define the Kennedy legacy. Rosemary's story is a tragic one, but it is also a story of resilience. Despite the unimaginable hardships she faced, Rosemary lived a long life, passing away in 2005 at the age of 86. Her memory lives on in the advocacy work of her siblings, particularly her sister Eunice, who founded the Special Olympics in her honor. Rosemary Kennedy, the Kennedy family's best-kept secret, was their first casualty. Her story serves as a stark reminder of the price the Kennedys paid for their power and prestige, a price that would continue to exact a heavy toll in the years to come. John F. Kennedy, a beacon of hope in a turbulent time. But what truly defined this charismatic leader? In the annals of American history, few figures shine as brightly as John F. Kennedy. Born into a family where greatness was not merely expected, but demanded, JFK rose to the challenge with an unflappable spirit and a charm that was second to none. His journey to power was not without its trials. As a young man, he demonstrated extraordinary courage during World War II, serving with distinction in the Pacific Theater. His heroic exploits earned him the Navy and Marine Corps Medal, setting the stage for a political career that would catapult him onto the world stage. The road to the White House was a daunting one. Yet, JFK navigated the treacherous waters of American politics with a deftness that belied his years. His charisma, combined with a keen intellect and an innate ability to connect with people, propelled him to the highest office in the land. As president, Kennedy faced challenges both at home and abroad. From the brinkmanship of the Cuban Missile Crisis to the fight for civil rights, JFK's presidency was marked by high-stakes diplomacy and bold social reform. Yet through it all, he remained resolute, his indomitable spirit a beacon of hope in a time of uncertainty. But just as JFK was hitting his stride, his life was tragically cut short. His assassination sent shockwaves around the world, turning a vibrant leader into a fallen hero. The promise of his presidency, unfulfilled, became a symbol of what might have been. JFK's presidency may have been cut short, but his legacy continues to inspire. To this day, John F. Kennedy remains a symbol of hope and progress. His courage in the face of adversity, his commitment to social justice, and his unwavering belief in the American dream continue to resonate, reminding us of the power of one individual to change the world. Behind every great family there's a patriarch pulling the strings. For the Kennedys, this was Joseph Kennedy Sr. A titan of his time, Joseph Kennedy Sr. was a man of formidable ambition. His dreams were not just for himself, but for an entire dynasty he sought to create. He was the puppeteer behind the curtain, controlling the fates of his children with an iron grip. His influence was pervasive, shaping the lives of his children with a ruthless determination that often crossed into the realm of the manipulative. He was a man who knew the value of power and wasn't afraid to use it. His children were not just his offspring, they were his chess pieces, skillfully maneuvered to serve the grand design he envisioned for the Kennedys. But his ambition was not fueled by political aspirations alone. Joseph Kennedy Sr. was a businessman, and a shrewd one at that. He amassed a fortune through insider trading and manipulation, unafraid to operate in the gray areas of legality. His business acumen was as sharp as his political savvy, and he used both to propel the Kennedys to the pinnacle of American society. Yet, this rise was not without its costs. His relentless pursuit of power often came at the expense of those he loved most. His daughter Rosemary's fate is a chilling testament to this, a dark secret hidden behind the Kennedys' glamorous facade. His tactics, while effective, were marred by ethical ambiguities. His pursuit of power and influence was relentless, often disregarding the personal toll it took on his family. His legacy is a complex tapestry of ambition and manipulation, a testament to the lengths he was willing to go to carve out a place for the Kennedys in the annals of history. Joseph Kennedy Sr., the puppet master of the Kennedy dynasty, was the architect of their rise and fall. His influence, as profound as it was contentious, continues to cast a long shadow over the Kennedy legacy. His story is a stark reminder of the price of ambition, and the delicate balance between power and morality. Tragedy has a way of finding those in the spotlight, and the Kennedys were no exception. The Kennedy family, despite their prominence, were not spared from the cruel hand of fate. The term Kennedy curse emerged as a popular way to describe the series of misfortunes that seemed to relentlessly pursue this American dynasty. The first blow came in the form of Rosemary Kennedy's lobotomy, a misguided attempt to cure her perceived mental instability. This tragedy, hidden away from the public eye, was a stark reminder of the family's willingness to maintain an impeccable image, even at the cost of their own. The nation mourned when John F. Kennedy, the youngest elected president and a beacon of hope for many, was assassinated in November of 1963. His death shocked the world, marking an abrupt end to a presidency that held so much promise. The following years were no less tragic. His brother Robert Kennedy, a rising political star, was assassinated during his presidential campaign in 1968. This was closely followed by the untimely death of their brother, Edward "Ted" Kennedy, who died in a plane crash in 1964. The list of tragedies goes on, from fatal skiing accidents to drug overdoses, painting a grim picture of a family seemingly marked by misfortune. The Kennedy curse, as it came to be known, has been the subject of countless speculations, with theories ranging from divine punishment to mere coincidence. But perhaps the most poignant aspect of the Kennedy curse is the resilience it inspired within the family. Despite their trials, the Kennedys continued to serve in public office, championing causes close to their hearts. In the face of adversity, they chose to persevere, turning their personal tragedies into fuel for public service. Their story serves as a stark reminder that regardless of our circumstances, we have the power to forge our own path, to rise above our challenges and make a difference in the world. The Kennedys, despite their wealth and power, were not immune to the harsh realities of life. However, their lasting legacy lies not in their tragedies, but in their unwavering commitment to service and their indomitable spirit in the face of adversity. As we pull back the curtain on the Kennedy saga, we are left with a complex legacy. The Kennedys, America's dark royalty, have left a profound imprint on the nation's history. Their story is one of power and prestige, of triumph and tragedy, of heroes and villains. It's a tale that, despite the passage of time, continues to captivate and intrigue, forever etched in the annals of American history. The Kennedy legacy stretches far beyond their personal exploits. Their influence permeates the fabric of American politics, their name synonymous with an era of change and progress. Through their public service, they have shaped the course of the nation, their impact felt in every corner of society. John F. Kennedy, the charismatic president cut down in his prime, stands as a symbol of hope and ambition. His vision for a new frontier ignited a spark in the American spirit, a spark that burns brightly even today. His brother Robert F. Kennedy championed the cause of social justice, his passionate advocacy inspiring a generation to strive for a better world. But the Kennedy story is not just one of political prowess. It's also a tale of personal tragedy, a reminder of the human cost of ambition. The tale of Rosemary Kennedy, hidden away from public view, serves as a chilling testament to the lengths the Kennedys would go to protect their reputation. The untimely deaths of John and Robert Kennedy, the specter of the so-called Kennedy curse, underscore the fragility of life, even for those in the highest echelons of power. Yet, through the darkness, the Kennedy legacy endures. Amidst the scandals and the tragedies, there is an undeniable resilience, a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Their story serves as a beacon, illuminating both the potential and pitfalls of power, the promise and peril of ambition. The Kennedys, America's dark royalty, serve as a stark reminder of the price of power and the resilience of the human spirit.